Hi, welcome back everyone. We are starting a new chapter, a new unit on roots and radical expressions, and we are also starting a new year, so Happy New Year. Let's look at a few expressions. Let's see. We're just going to use twos. So what if I have, let's do this, 2 to the second power. Well, you know its value is 4. And let's look at a compatible radical or square roots. Okay? If I'm taking the second root, square root of 4, you know the answer is my base, 2. Okay, let's see if you can see an analogy here. What if I did 2 to the third power? Well, that means we have 2 times 2 times 2, which is equal to 8. Because 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 again makes 8. Well, what if I were to write a third root? So that's a little 3 there. Bad looking 3 there. It's a little better. Of 8. What number times itself 3 times equals 8? Well, that has to be our base, 2. What if I were to say 2 to the fourth power? Well, you know that means 2 times itself 4 times, which gives us 16. Well, if I were to look at a fourth root, this is of 16, this is asking me what number times itself 4 times equals 16. Well, that number is 2. Okay, so if you're asked to find roots other than square roots, this number here, it's called the index. All right, and when there's no index written, it's assumed to be a 2. Okay, bad looking 2, but it's a 2. Okay, square roots, we don't write the index generally because it's the most common. Kind of like when you write x to the first power, you don't write a 1 for your exponent, you just write your x. Okay, well, let's look at one more. 2 to the fifth power. Are you seeing my pattern here? This equals 2 times itself 5 times, which is 32. So I can say the fifth root of 32 is 2. All of these are giving you the common answer of 2. So when we're talking about an nth root, that's roots other than just a square root, like a cube root or a fourth root or a fifth root, what we're talking about is that index. How many times will some number multiply times itself to give you the number inside? What is that number? And for the example I gave, that number was 2. So I hope this kind of helps you to understand the concept of an nth root when we're looking at roots and radical expressions. Have a great day, everyone.